For this video, we're going to be talking about the Week 15 Fantasy Basketball update, talking about the upcoming schedule, injury updates, and the best waiver wire pickups. For those who are new to the channel, welcome to Easy Buckets Fantasy Basketball. My name is Soom, and my goal on this channel is to help you guys win your fantasy leagues, and how I do that is by posting weekly updates. So of course, if you're new, be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Soom and I'm a fantasy basketball expert. I run the channel Easy Buckets on YouTube, but on this channel, I focus only on fantasy hoops. So if you ever want one-on-one fantasy basketball support, one-on-one fantasy basketball advice, where I help you guys with trade advice, roster advice, and waiver wire pickups, be sure to check out my Patreon page. Link is down below. All the information will be there for special perks. But without wasting any more time, let's get into the Week 15 Fantasy Basketball Update. The first thing we talk about on these updates is the upcoming schedule, and I believe it's one of the most important factors in fantasy hoops. And of course, in this upcoming week, we got 3 teams playing 2 games. The Houston Rockets, the OKC, the Washington Wizards, and then these are the teams playing 3 games. The Atlanta Hawks, the Brooklyn Nets, the Boston Celtics, the Cavaliers, the Pistons, the Warriors, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Miami Heat, the Bucks, the Knicks, the Orlando Magic, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Sacramento Kings, and the Toronto Raptors. So the majority of the league is going to be playing 3 and 2 games, and then the rest of the teams in the league are going to be playing 4 games. So of course, if the team is not listed here, they're going to be playing 4 games. So of course, pause the video right here, adjust your lineups accordingly, and of course, take notes of the upcoming schedule for your upcoming teams and the players you own and how many games they're going to be playing. This is the Week 15 official schedule. Moving on, we're going to be talking about the upcoming injury updates, the biggest injuries that are affecting fantasy basketball right now. The good news is that COVID protocols are slowly going away, and of course, with that being said, it's just going to be main injuries. So of course, let's hope these players get better. On this list, I got Kevin Durant, Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, Damian Lillard, Zach LaVine, Paul George, and Miles Turner. Kevin Durant's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks with a knee injury. We're hoping for the best that KD does return. Lonzo Ball is going to be out due to an injury in his knee as well. So hopefully Lonzo Ball is going to be doing okay. Alex Caruso just injured his wrist with a bad injury from Grayson Allen. He's going to have surgery and be out 6 to 8 weeks. Then we get Zach LaVine. We just got good news. He'll be back in 1 or 2 weeks. Paul George going to be out indefinitely. We're hearing that he might have to miss the rest of the season with an elbow surgery. So soon details will be released. And then Miles Turner out with a sore foot. He's out indefinitely, and hoping for the best for Miles Turner. Moving on, we're going to be talking about the must-drop players, and I got 4 big men on this list that are kind of in a weird situation, and they're not really must-own players anymore. I got Daniel Gafford, Thomas Bryant, PJ Washington, and Isaiah Stewart. These 4 centers have kind of been, centers we drafted on draft night and are expecting a lot out of, but right now they're not getting minutes, they're not being a factor to their teams, and not giving us the stats that we want. So of course, I'm not saying must-drop, I'm just saying try to trade them away, sell high if anything, but I believe they're not must-own anymore. Gafford, Thomas Bryant, PJ Washington, Isaiah Stewart. Of course, there is potential to turn it around, but if you're fighting for a playoff spot right now as we're entering the end of fantasy hoops, of course, I believe you should get rid of them. Moving on, we're going to be talking about the hottest waiver wire pickups right now, the most trending, and the best to own. I got Ayo Dosunmu, rookie of the Chicago Bulls, Amir Kofi, rookie of the Clippers, Terrence Davis, Herbert Jones, Goga, DeAndre Hunter, Kelly Olynyk, and Marvin Bagley. I believe these are great pickups and are slowly becoming must-own when talking about Ayo Dosunmu. Without Lonzo Ball and now with the Alex Caruso, he's going to have a lot of the keys to the offense alongside DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic. So of course, get him as soon as possible. Amir Kofi getting a lot of burn because Paul George is out indefinitely and could not even return this year, and the Clippers might just focus on a full rebuild. Terrence Davis getting a lot of burn right now as a secondary scorer off the bench, averaging about 20 points over the past week, and you never know, maybe Alvin Gentry is going to give him burn and a lot of minutes. Herbert Jones of the Pelicans right now getting a lot of burn without Zion Williamson, and from what it looks like, there's a chance that Zion does not return and the Pelicans just develop Herbert Jones. Goga getting burned because right now Miles Turner is out indefinitely, and of course Domantas Sabonis is also dealing with the injury himself. So Goga will get burned as the other big man option for the Indiana Pacers. DeAndre Hunter just came back from an injury and of course a surgery, and right now playing amazing because the Hawks just shipped out Cam Reddish, which means more minutes for DeAndre Hunter. So get DeAndre Hunter if he's still available. You'd be lucky to get him. Kelly Olynyk just returned from a long-term absence, and which is why he is killing Isaiah Stewart's value. I believe Kelly Olynyk is a lot better than Isaiah Stewart, and with that being said, he's getting minutes, he's getting touches, he's getting buckets. Kelly Olynyk, a must-add right now. And then Marvin Bagley is the starting power forward. He's out playing Rashawn Holmes. And honestly, as he's on his final contract, Alvin Gentry is finally giving him minutes and a lot of burn. Then we're going to be moving on to the regular streamers and waiver wire pickups. Players to consider. They're not amazing, but they're pretty good. I got Justin Holiday, Kevin Huerter, Jonathan Kuminga, Nicholas Batum, Torrey Craig, Kevon Looney, Davion Mitchell, and Jeremiah Robinson Earl of the Oklahoma City Thunder. These are the best waiver wire pickups going into week 15. Keep that in mind. They all give low-end value defensively and of course some stats on the offensive end in the non-9cat categories. So yes guys, this wraps up my video talking about the week 15 fantasy basketball update. Once again, if you don't know who I am, my name is Soom and I'm a fantasy basketball expert. My job on this channel is to help you win your fantasy basketball leagues. But if you want more than just videos and want one-on-one fantasy basketball support, go check out my Patreon page where I offer you guys one-on-one fantasy basketball advice. But other than that, take it easy, God bless. I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!